Our students of today are going into a world that's completely different from when I was a student, and it's more of a global sense now. So to have that understanding of citizenship from a global perspective is really important.
Ivanhoe Grammar School is the only school teaching a subject called global education. We have written the subject ourselves. It is our curriculum. The idea is that if they get quite passionate about one of these topics, that perhaps they might come up with a fantastic idea. Maybe they'll be ambassadors of a particular issue. Maybe they'll end up working for United Nations. You never know.
As a humanities teacher, I see such value in the work that they're doing, in expanding our young people's view of the world and their understanding of themselves within that space. And I think, Fiona and the team have done such an exceptional job at building a curriculum that's so engaging, but that's also going to lead our young people to look beyond just themselves and see the world in a bigger place.
Each year, like Year 7 and then Year 8, it's divided up into units of inquiry. So for example, Year 7's, their first unit of inquiry might be more about their character strengths and who they are going to be in this world. We're learning a little bit more about themselves and their attributes. Then they move into things like poverty development in the world. Having a look at areas of poverty in the world. Why is that the case? Looking at the history, can it be resolved? Like, how could it be resolved? What are the resources available? So it's learning about the systems and processes already in the world that are working and are not working. They might move on to climate action after that. They might do comparative religion, looking at all religions and how they interact with each other, what they have in common. So each 7-8 weeks is a new unit to get stuck into.
It's so important, I think, for our kids of today's society to understand the world around them. I think this is a generation of kids now that they have so much more information than what we've ever had in the past.
It's a place for them to understand, hopefully, some of the things that are happening in the world. Try and see them as well from other people's points of view, not just from their own point of view. Why do people think certain things? Why is it that these certain things are happening around the world?
It's important for students to branch out and understand that there are different communities out there and understanding the knowledge of how different communities work.
To be able to understand what inclusivity is, what diversity is, what it means to be ethical, and to find it first within themselves and to find out what that means to them, and then go out and do that and have that courage and have the bravery to go out and be the person of change.
If we can ensure that students who leave Ivanhoe know that what's good, how to do good, and how to call out bad, then they can change the world.
It's preparing our young people for the world they live in now, but the world they're going to live in when they're adults and out there. And it's about respect, and it's about tolerance, and it's about understanding. And hopefully a call to action to actually make some change.
The kids will all leave here with knowledge. Knowledge is power.
We're trying to find ways in our school where students can feel that they can make a contribution, even if it's small, even if they're passionate about one particular area of the world, one particular project, that can make a significant difference. And the more that do that, well, we're going to be a much more peaceful world, I think.